weekend I ran out of sawdust, so this place was basically without any sawdust on the beddings throughout yesterday. So but today, early this morning, I cleaned the floor based pending when I will get the sawdust. I've already gotten the sawdust, of which I'll spread it on the floor. So this water contains the medication for salmonellosis. You check out my video that I've talked about how to treat salmonellosis. So this flock, I think this is the last batch I will be buying from this hatchery for the year. Although they are out of broilers for now, but I noticed that it's like the salmonellosis is from the parent stock. So the best we are doing very well. Not until 3 months ago I started experiencing salmonellosis, especially after vaccination of Lasuta. It has happened like 3 different batches. So that's why I can trace it back to the parent stock. So I already given them medications. I had more mortality over the weekend as a result of that. So I want to spread sawdust on the floor right now, and I think this will be the last dose of this medication for them today. Afterwards, I'll be giving them multivitamins to regain some strength. Then I'll continue with coccidosis because I am seeing some red blood stool here. As you can see here, this is a red blood stool. So that means there's coccidosis in here. I expected the oxytetracycline to be able to sort that out, but it hasn't. So I'll just give them multivitamin tomorrow, just to help their body system to regain the medications of the salmonellosis medications properly before I start giving them another dose of antibiotics for the coccidosis. So coccidosis is something that happens a lot during rainy season. So one of the ways to curb that is to make sure that your pen is ventilated enough and your litters are dry. So I want to spread a thin layer. In fact, not just a thin layer. I'll make sure I thicken up about, let me say, 1 inch of sawdust in here. But meanwhile, I have to now withdraw these feeders while giving them this medication, because they will definitely mess it up. They will start playing around with it. They've missed having sawdust here in their pen. So let me just do that right about now. And you can see over there, they're having some good times. They're having some good times on the sawdust. Birds love this a lot once they get fresh new sawdust. I like to play with it. You see there? My mom would say they used to beat with it. And once you have fresh sawdust like this in your pen, your birds, their foot will always be neat and clean. Your birds will be looking neat and free of unnecessary illness. See them looking nice. So I'll allow them to stay like this for a while. Let them play around with it. Then afterwards, I will give them their feed. I'm still adding starter feeds to their feeds because of the Noilers. The Noilers needs the starter, so I mix the starter with the finisher feed. Then after this particular one gets exhausted, we'll just stick with just only the finisher feed. So that's basically it for now.